Hello, 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 everybody. How you doing today? This is little Angel, Light Over Darkness 33. I'm excited to come to you, to talk to you about this subject. It excites me so much. Today's subject is metaphysics. I love this topic because I learned about metaphysics when I was a little girl, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Because metaphysics deals with things of the earth, meeting things in higher realms. So when you're using metaphysics, you're using your mind, your third eye, your heart, and your spirit, combined with things of the earth. In metaphysics, I learned that there are good spirits, there are bad spirits. And I also learned that anytime you use metaphysics to hurt or harm someone, you put your hands on someone, which means your hands are dirty, which means what you're trying to wish upon them, some of it comes back to you. Whatever you put out comes back to you as well. If you're protecting yourself from evil, then God will tell you what to use to do that. Many times God has told me to take some water and put a candle behind it towards me so that I can see the light out of darkness in my life. And I was able to see what I needed to see about people who were trying to harm me. Now, I know a lot of you good old people, y'all probably, I'm sorry, see what I get for doing it? Choked. You all probably don't believe in things like candles and the water and the gems and things of that nature. But you need to learn your history, because my people, those are all our religious backgrounds. We come from dealing with things of the earth. I'm part Indian. I'm part black. So I look up to the sky all the time. I used to see animals in the sky with the clouds or things in the sky, and God would talk to me at the same time and tell me about what I was looking at. Looking at the moon when it's full or half full, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for everything. I would advise you to start learning about metaphysics and start learning about the seasons, time, things like that. Things of the earth, grass, the dirt, rocks. There's a stone you can use to keep negativeness away from you. There's a candle you can use that's good for love. There's incense that you can use that will lighten your way as well, or keep evil away from you. All of these things is not anything new. As a matter of fact, They all come from all of our ancestors. And if you know your history, or you've been taught, then you'll know how to effectively use these things and not have the spirit of fear about it. There's no fear in metaphysics. As a matter of fact, it teaches you about the stars in the sky. Heaven gives us signs. And if you are aware of what God is trying to teach you and what to use for any situation, then you will be doing a good thing for yourself. There's many different kinds of ways that is prophetic, psychic, whatever you want to call it. Being psychic is knowing. Knowing. You know things. You feel things. You can heal things. You can move things. Or you can pull things to you. It's very important to learn these things because we're angels and we're supposed to know these things. God gives us what we need to use what we need to get what we want in life. I know a lot of you are saying, oh, all I do is pray and God takes care of me. It's more to it than that. You have to do the work too. You can't be a lazy Christian and just get on your knees, holler and pray, and get up and think that's it. No. You have to do some work too. And when you do the work that God tells you to do, like He may tell you to get a glass of water and sprinkle your whole house, or put a little salt in it, or put some salt at your door. Now, if you don't know what that's about, it can't help you, right? So that's why you have to go to God for yourself, read, and seek God on what to do when He tells you to do those things. Because if you go do them and you don't have any faith in it, it won't work. Faith works without faith is dead. So learn about metaphysics. You can look on YouTube. You can read books. You can do all of these things because God gives us the ability to create magic. Remember Moses and the rod? Remember the locusts? Remember when He parted the sea? All that would be considered magic, is it not? Oh, I forgot. We believe in some things, but not all, right? A laugh from the pit of hell. You have to learn about things that can help you in your life. Don't be the one who is against what God tells you to do. How can you say it's God? How can you say it's God? Because it is God. Everything created down here is God. And if He told your ancestors about it, it sure enough is God. Use what you got to get what you want and be one connected with God, aligned. You You have to be aligned. Be aligned with God. Aligned. So that you can hear from Him. If you're not aligned with God, and you're not on the same energy wavelength with Him, you won't hear from Him. As a child, I was aligned with God. I went into a coma at 9. And the angels were tickling me. And I was laughing from the angels tickling me. And when I came out the coma, I could hear God's voice. I couldn't hear it before. I could hear His voice. And He would tell me things. Like go around the corner and look down. And I'd find money. Tell this lady or that lady that she's going to get a yellow house. And she got the house. I was 9 years old. And I was so short, I stood on a box to talk to people that would come in the church and walk up to me to ask me what God says for them. And everything would come true until I started doubting because of someone who said to me, "Oh, I don't believe this kid knows what she's talking about." Put that seed of doubt in there. And I was like, God, don't tell me anything for these people anymore because they don't believe me. And He took it away for a while until I prayed and asked for forgiveness to get my gift back. And He gave it back to me. And to this day, I have people who call me for advice and to hear from God. And I tell them what God says to me. And it always helps them out of their situation. So, that being said, I believe in metaphysics wholeheartedly. I was into metaphysics before I was into the Holiness Church. I continued using metaphysics in the Holiness Church. And it helped me. And it will help you. So look it up. Think about it. Get back to me on it. If you have a question for me, you're not out of word with me. In the comment section, dog. Like this video. Share this video. Be a subscriber so you can always know that I have a new message for you. Okay? All right. You guys take care. Have a good evening and a better day. Bye. This is Light Over Darkness 33. Signing off.